Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, the Relaxed Gal Beauty channel, and in this video I'm going to share with you the results from my latest trip to the hair salon. About a week ago I went to the hair salon to get a relaxer touch-up. It had been about, I think, oh goodness, if I got to calculate this, I think it was 9 weeks since my last relaxer touch-up, and normally I go about 12 weeks. But because of the upcoming holidays and trying to fit certain things in, I decided I'd go a little sooner than normal. Well, that ended up being a bit of a problem. The appointment started perfectly fine. The stylist did what she always does, which is something I love and why I go to her. She sectioned my hair into, what is it, like 5 different sections, I think it is. It's middle, top, bottom, left, right. And that's how she puts the relaxer in. She does it in sections, and what I love most about this is that she doesn't do the order of the sections the same for every single client. She customizes it based on how thick their hair is, how much new growth they typically have, texture of their hair. So she factors all of that in, and so every client there might be some differences in which sections get the relaxer first and which ones don't, and all of that has to do with how quickly it will process for them. So I typically go like 12 weeks between my relaxers. I have usually a bit of new growth, and because of my hair texture and the thickness of my hair in certain areas, my order is middle, top, bottom, left, right. And then I typically will process for about 20 to 23 minutes. And so every time I go, that's the order of how she puts a relaxer in my hair, and then I usually am processing for 20 to 23 minutes. This time, she did the sections, did my hair, and then she was like, okay, I'm going to rinse you out. I didn't pay attention to what time it was, how long I've been processing. And as she was rinsing me out, the stylist asked me, so have you changed any of your medications? Have you started taking more medications? Like, is anything going on with you physically? And I was like, no, why? She said, well, you processed quicker than I thought. And so I had to start rinsing you out like 5 minutes earlier than we planned. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, no, I haven't changed anything, no new medications, no, I haven't stopped taking any medications or anything. And she said, well, how old is this relaxer? I said, it's 9 weeks. And she was like, you usually come 12, don't you? I was like, yes. And she said, well, that's what it is. It was less new growth, so processed quicker than we planned. So I got a little chastising for that. So I have to remember that if I decide to change how many weeks I'm going in between my relaxer, we just have to make sure we adjust the time. Despite that little snafu, my hair, the stylist said, came out nice. The texture is where we want it to be. It's like in between, I guess you could say, like what is considered texlaxing and relaxed. It's still got texture, but it's smooth. And she didn't notice any differences in between like where that new hair was and older hair that she had been relaxing for me. She's like, the texture consistency is fine. She caught it in time, so we were good, but just remember, don't do that again. When I go to the stylist, the typical process is she relaxes my hair, washes it out, does the neutralizing, does all the multiple washes that you typically get when you have a relaxer, and then she deep conditions my hair, puts deep conditioner on my hair. I sit under a hooded dryer for about 30 minutes, and then she rinses that out, and then after that puts like some leave-in conditioner, some heat protectant, and then blow dries my hair, and that's it. After she blow dries my hair, then she puts a little oil finishing serum on it, and I'm done. I don't have her put a flat iron on my head. So since I've been to the stylist, I think I said it's been a week since I got my relaxer touch up, and since then, about 5 days after my relaxer, I washed my hair. And so that was like 2 days ago. I washed my hair basically because I had to go out and cut my yard, and so I was sweating, and I had grass in my hair and some of the residual smell of gasoline from the mower, and I was just like, we're gonna wash this mess. So I washed my hair, and to be honest, I prefer the way my hair looks like after usually the week after the touch-up, because I've washed my hair, and you can see some of the texture and thickness in my hair. Still looks like smooth, but with some texture and a little bit of fullness, because pretty much like 1 or 2 days after I go to salon, my hair just starts looking way down, and like it just sits too close to my face, and I've got a longer face, and I just don't like the way I look when that happens. So I like week-old, freshly washed, relaxed hair. So overall, I'm happy with the results of my relaxer touch-up. I didn't have any burning or any of those issues, and despite me almost having overprocessed hair, it didn't happen that way. So I'm really happy with the results. I'm happy with the trim because I still have length, but I have nicely trimmed ends. So from now until my next touch-up, I'm not even sure when it is. I may actually change it because I think I may have it earlier than 12 weeks, so I may need to make it, move it so it's a few weeks later. But from now until then, I'm just going to be doing what I have been doing. I'm going to be washing my hair, alternating between a sulfate-free and a sulfate shampoo. going to be deep conditioning, alternating between protein and moisture deep conditioners. And I won't be blow drying my hair until I start having some new growth and kind of want to stretch that. But what I will be doing is sitting under my hooded dryer to dry on cool, which is what I did this time around. And then just using natural oils on my hair to finish it up after it dries. And my leave-ins will continue to be my liquid leave-in, a cream leave-in, which I'll alternate between the two, of course using heat protectants when I blow dry my hair, and just kind of keeping things simple and just allowing my hair to tell me what it is that it needs, what it is missing. So that's it. That's a recap of my last relaxer touch-up. If you want to see more videos and stay up to date so that you see my next video for when I get my next relaxer touch-up, just make sure that you hit the little subscribe button and subscribe to this channel, because then you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. All right? If I don't see you back here, I hope to see you on the blog at arelaxedgal.com.